Hey everybody, I'm going to show you how to solve one-step equations with addition and subtraction using algebra tiles. So the first thing we need to notice is that we have an equal sign because it is an equation, and the equal sign should be over the split in our t-chart. So we have a left side of our t-chart and a right side of our t-chart. Over on the right side, we've got an equals 7, so I pulled 7 positive integer chips or algebra tiles over to the right-hand side. On the left-hand side, I've got x plus 5. So I put my positive x down, and then I put 5 positive algebra tiles. Remember that yellow is positive, red is negative. And my goal is to figure out what x has to be. Yes, in this case, you can look at the equation and tell that x has to be equal to 2. But one of the skills we're working on as mathematicians is explaining our reasoning. Also, next year the math is going to get a lot tougher, so you've got to be able to write out each step for this. One thing I know is 1 and -1 are opposites of each other. In other words, if I give you $1, that's plus 1, but then I take a dollar from you, minus 1, you're back at $0. So if I take away this 1, those will cancel out and become 0. And I can cancel those out. I'm just going to keep moving them over and lining up every positive one with a negative one. So you can see I have put 5 negatives here, which has essentially canceled out all 5 of these positives. But whatever we do to the left side of the equation, we also have to do to the right side of the equation. So I'm going to bring 5 negatives over, and I can see that these will cancel. Give a dollar, take a dollar. So each of these pairs, these 0 pairs, will cancel out, and we are left with just 2 that don't have a buddy. So really we can get rid of all of these because they canceled out, and we can get rid of all of these because they canceled out, and we can see that we are left with x being equal to 2. So now you have a visual proof of why x has to be 2 in this case. You are going to use the algebra tiles to model each of the 3 equations, and then you will add a text box and write what x must be equal to for each of the equations. When you're done, you'll be able to check your work.